I'm Luke Servell. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. Just want to show you what we've got going on here today. We're on a game show set, fake game show, and we've got everything lit with LEDs except for a bunch of Kino flows up top. So we've got freestyle Kinos in our two uprights.
Here's kind of a fun thing. To light these light boxes from behind, we're using freestyle Kinos, so they're LEDs, and because they go right to the end, you can put them end to end, and it's pretty slick.
And then our other uprights, they've got a Steris.
These are the Titans, and we changed them out a little bit so they're not right butted up on each other. We also found there's more intensity on these, and but they're not as long. They're a little shorter than the Kinos.
Just getting a nice even field behind the 1000H wasn't quite sure how it was going to work. It seems like it worked out pretty well. Then we've got, for our keys, we've got some sky panels. So for our players, we've got two S60s. For our host, just one S30. So we had to sort of match everything together. We've got it all run back to Nomad on the Mac, and we've got it all hardwired DMX'd, no Wi-Fi here. And then inside, we have 4 2-foot freestyles inside the larger podium. In the small podium, we have a 2-foot rainbow quasar. Then for some fill here, we've got 850 Celeb and just a Select 31. For backlights, Select 31 on our host, and then 2 Select 41s on our players. And then we've got some ellipsoidals that are on the front pieces. Real straightforward, but it was a bit of a trick to get everything into the Nomad software and figure that out for our different cues. And I'm just doing cues on submasters, but it's working well. It's a little analog in a way, but working well, and especially getting all the different units, the sky panels, the freestyles, the Asteras, all to work together was fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. So a little backstory. When the DP first approached me with this job, the idea was, hey, we'll be at this stage that has a lot of space lights already hung. We'll just move those around a little bit. That'll act as our base light, and then we'll add old style Kino flows, minimal things, make it all kind of work on a low budget. It's going to be great. Then a few days before we were going to set it up, the request came in, hey, could we, at a certain point, dim everything down and just have a spotlight on somebody? I'm thinking like, okay, if we're going to dim all that tungsten, then we have to have a dimmer pack. That's not something that was at the stage, so we have to bring that in. So, okay, that's doable. That's a price. Can you work that into the budget? Yes, we can. Okay, then I had that all ready to go. But when we got there for our set day, and I'm thinking like, okay, it's just me and one guy, and we're working alongside, the set department, building everything out, is a lot to do. And it'd be easier if I could put up lights that don't need to be skirted as much, and can be focused, and kept off the backgrounds, that kind of thing. So I proposed that we take out the whole dimmer pack thing, take that cost off the budget, and instead I would insert a couple sky panels. And then we could put those with soft boxes, with snap grids. We could keep more control and then flow that all back. Obviously, space lights are just going to be a single dim. That's easy, but now I'd have control of color. I'd have control of a lot of things. And so made it kind of an LED shoot, except for the old style keynote flows, which were the same thing that we had from the beginning. So just to give you a little idea of, things change. And sometimes you have to make a kind of a decision that's going to make your life easier, and it's also going to make the show better. And so then there were calls for like, oh, can we, take the lights down here and take the lights down here and change this color, and so now when you do have a control, everybody wants it. So sometimes it's better to start that way, but of course that wasn't in the budget, but it grew. Yeah, it happens.